Hello everyone, I'm back and today we are going to talk about how do you can protect yourself from inflation. Well, some of you will ask, what is an inflation? Inflation means your purchasing power of the money reduces every year. Now, if I give you an example, let's say you have $1,000 or 1,000 rupees in your bank account. Every year, purchasing power decreases by 3%. Purchasing power decreases by 3% simply means that the cost of good has increased 3%. So today if you are trying to buy a bowl of rice, it costs you $4. After a year later, the same rice of bowl will cost you 3% more. So this is what we call the price has been increased for 3%, and this happens across all the commodities, and this is how the inflation increases every year. Now, you have to understand this concept. If you have money sitting around in your bank account, let's say it's a $1,000, it's a 1,000 rupees, what happens at the end of the year? Since you haven't actually spent the money anywhere on the any items, the similar items which you want to buy next year will cost you 3% more. So the $1,000 or 1,000 rupees are now 3% less. So the actual worth of items you can buy using that dollars would be reduced by 3%. So now it's only worth $997 or 997 rupees. So this happens when you actually don't try to use your capital and it's sitting around in your bank account. Here, it's totally a different concept. If you have actually put the money into the saving accounts and your bank is giving you an interest back every year, then your money is actually growing. And that interest might be 1%, 2%. And nowadays, I don't think so any banks gives you more than 2% or 3% interest rate if you have 1 lakh rupees or close to $1,500. So it's not worth actually putting your money into the bank account. Now, if your purchasing power is reduced every year, how can you protect yourself? Now, before I tell you how you can protect yourself from the inflation, I want you guys to like this video, subscribe if you guys are in good mood, and hit me a comment if you actually never heard about inflation. Like I didn't. I actually knew what was the inflation, but I never sit down and understand how the inflation works. So if one of you guys are going through the same similar situations, post a comment and I would really appreciate your engagement on this video. Now, back to the video. So, how can you protect yourself from this inflation? The simple answer is you should invest your money into the stock market and you should buy Nifty or any good indexes. Now, how does it protect you from the inflation? Well, do you know in past 20 years or 25 years, our Nifty indexes has grown 6% or 8% a year by year. It might be actually big numbers similar to 12% or 15%, but I don't want to exaggerate anything on this video. So let's say it's 8%. So what happens if you have withdrawn your $1,000 or 1,000 rupees from your account and you put it into the stock market? Since the market grows every year by 8%, so at the end of the year, you would have actually had on 80 rupees. You see, your money has grown by simply parking it into the stock market. And why wouldn't you invest into this indexes? Well, there is a really good reason. Do you know which companies are in these indexes? Really big companies. Reliance and Tata, Birla, all those guys and all these big companies which actually represents our country are in these indexes. So if you actually buy indexes, it means you are participating into the country's economy. You are actually giving your money to your country. And since this country represents our economy, we are indirectly participating into the growth of our country. And don't believe those false narrative that everything will crash. If everything crashes, it means that those people who are working there will crash, your job will go away, everyone else will job go away, country will actually be destroyed. And those kind of doom and gloom scenario never happens. So it's always wise to participate into your country's economy and do these things. If you have some money sitting around in your bank accounts, try to withdraw it, put it into these good indexes, try to buy the companies you really understand. Now, it might be just a Reliance stock. It might be the paint, Asia Paints. These are really good companies. Tech Mahindra. If you are a builder, then you should invest into those companies who actually manufacture the cements. These are good products which you are using in your day-to-day life. So think about this. If you put your money into these companies and you are buying this product, then when your ends, you are actually going to pay more for that cement bag after a year. And now, since that company is charging you more, the stock has grown more. So you are always going to be in this situation where if you really buy good company stocks, which are actually creating products and you like it, people love it, people are using it, then at the end of the year, the stock of the company has grown. Economy has grown because now there are many more people has born, there are many more people looking for the houses. So the houses has to be built using cement and then people will keep buying it. So the company will keep growing. So this is the reason, guys, why you should actually put your money into the stock market rather than your money sitting around in your bank account. It's not useful for anything. You should actively participate into your country's economy. If you think yourself a patriotic, then this is one of those activities where you should give your money to the right people, right entrepreneurs, so they can create more value for you. And your society grows, a lot more people will get the job, and everything flourishes. Don't be that guy who thinks that money has to be kept around in one single account and whenever I need it, I have to just withdraw it. The money sitting around in a single account never grows. Think about money as a capital, and that capital can only be grown by investing into the right people, right entrepreneurs. So, if you haven't doing this, I highly recommend that you should do this. Also, be wise. When you try to invest into the stock market, don't start with random companies you have never heard of them. Pick good ones. If you think about Google, Facebook, and Apple are really good companies, try to open international accounts. Nowadays, opening an international account is very easy. Try to buy that stock. If you are in a tech company, try to buy Infosys. The new tech companies which are coming up, try to buy those stocks. If you are making homes, then try to buy the companies who are producing lumber. Try to buy companies who are producing cement, iron. So all these things we use our in day-to-day life, they're never going to go away. So try to do right investing. Don't try to speculate on the random stuff. Be wise and try to invest into the right stock. And then once you have enough knowledge, try to do many things. Yes. First, try to learn about all these things. How the market works, stay in the market, try to look at the companies, look at their financials, how the stock market works, learn all the things. Then start slowly. Only invest on those companies who actually are creating value. They are actually creating products. People are using it. People are loving it. People are talking about it. You are seeing those products in the market. So start with that. And once you have confidence, then try to think about or imagine a future. In this future, what kind of companies will flourish? Then try to go after those companies. Don't directly jump into the speculation. So this was today's video, guys. So how do you protect yourself from the inflation? Putting your money into the stock market, putting into the investment, whether it's SIP, whether it's mutual fund, everything is directly or indirectly backed by the stock market. So that's the right path to take here. Now, with this message in the mind, I'm going to say goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow with brand new video with brand new day. Bye.